right. Bloody heck. Anyway, so there was this video put out. It seems like within with 2 weeks to go, Warner Brothers and Mortal Kombat decide that it's a good idea to start advertising their video game. Well done. Still don't have any explanation whatsoever for dragon crystals. Anyway, let's play this trailer and then we'll talk about it. Anyway, that's enough of that. So, will this go on repeat or is it going to... Shut up! Yeah, so it's not like it's anything new, really. It's just kind of like, yeah, you know, everyone knows now. Everyone can see what happened. It's basically just a, you know, a board game, if you will. Now, I've talked about this before. I do like the concept of it. It means that they can kind of like, they can continually add new content that you can get and obtain through this particular system. It doesn't require a whole bunch of work. It's not like they have to render entire new, like fully immersive 3D areas. Literally just a tabletop, right? Go from point to point to point, do whatever, yeah, g'day, and off you go. So in that essence, it's pretty good. Like, you know, it means that they can do whatever. Just obviously two things. How bad is the grind? I see some clowns on Twitter go, oh, I can't wait to grind this. Man, grind your girlfriend's puffy bits, not the bloody game. Like, you know, I don't want to sit there and dedicate the rest of my natural life playing through a game. And I get triggered when I hear the word grind, because the word grind is very synonymous with not respecting your time. I don't mind a little bit of grind, but there's so many other games that are out there, you know, to play, be it backlog or new ones coming out along with this. People don't have the time, man, right? Now, granted, a season seems to last 3 months, which is a pretty good amount of time. So, you know, you're gonna knock the story campaign out pretty quick, you know, at least in half a day, give or take. So then you got invasions and just general play, you know, whatever. So yeah, 3 months is probably long enough for a season. Obviously, they're going to be very season-specific things that you'll unlock, be it the cutscenes or, you know, specific outfits, you know, depending on the character. So for Scorpion, I guarantee you, I have no doubt there'll be some Scorpion outfit theme for this. And this is essentially their way to get rid of, hopefully, it seems like they don't have the RNG anymore. There's no random numbers game. It's literally like, you do this, you get that. Thank you. That's what we want. But what's the dragon crystals for? Is anyone going to ask that question? I'll ask it. Right? This is why I can't stand shills. Because these mofos have hundreds of thousands of subscribers and not a single one of them, not a single one sits there and says to Ed Boon or any of them on Twitter and go, so Boon, What's the what's the dragon crystals for, bro? Not one of them asks, man. And they're in a position of influence. They're in a position where these people will actually respond. Companies hate people like me because we want to know the nitty gritty. We want to know the fine print. As far as like the mode goes itself, yep, looks like there's no RNG. We've got set paths towards things that we can earn. All the fun mini games seem to be in there. Now, if Motor Combat and Chess Combat are in there, they're not going to show this off. They're going to leave that as massive surprises, which is pretty cool. If it isn't in there, it doesn't matter. Like, I don't care, right? Now, it says that you level up. I'm assuming that leveling up doesn't matter what character you choose, right? So if you decide to play a lot with Johnny Cage and then you swap to Kung Lao, you still retain the same character level and stuff like that. I think that's how it's going to be. And if that's the case, that's good. If they require you to level up every character, you can kiss my ass. I'm not doing that for this game. No way. It's pointless. That would be pointless. Right? Now, I don't even know, can you use every character? Or is it specific? I am hoping that it is that... Okay, so here's how it could work. If it's themed, it may say you can only use these specific pool of characters. Okay. If it isn't, and it's like, well, you know, the themed parts you don't get to until later, I reckon you should be able to use any character. Right? Because, again, they're only running along the board. When you get in-game, it's the same that you're going to be using them in-game for everything else. But I do like the concept of it. I do like classic board games, so this sort of setup is easy. It means that they can keep expanding and adding new parts without too much effort, but at the same time, as I've talked about before, adding in the ability to have more storytelling, more nuance, adding in more content. But again, what are the dragon crystals for? Invasions has replaced the Krypt. Now we could get a Krypt in there one day as a an area. That'd be kind of cool, right? But ultimately, this has replaced the Krypt. You do earn currency in this game. What are the dragon crystals for? Is it to buy stuff to, you know, make the food to give you buffs? You know, to upgrade the talisman or, you know, faster rate? I don't know. It doesn't tell us any of that. Oh, just wait and see. Yeah, I'm not wait and see, bro. When I pull the pants down, there's an old schlong. I didn't pay for that. Right? I want to know what I'm being served. Okay? So going back to this part here. Invasions level up. Again, I'm assuming that is just in total. Right? You unlock skins, which is great. We know we unlock pieces. I mean, this part looks badass. It does. It does look badass. Right? Traverse new maps every season. That's cool, you know. And I like that. Hopefully, as I mentioned before, they don't have exclusive stuff tied to online, except for like a title. Right? Don't tie costumes and that sort of stuff there. It pisses people off. At least in offline modes, everyone has a chance to get it. Right? In online modes, only certain people can. You might be like, oh, let's just see, you know, they get to show off how cool they are. No, because the people that only play PvE stuff don't give a crap about online. They're not going to go online. So you showing off your costume to other people that can also show off their costume means crap. But you taking a badass costume that you earned in Invasions, which shows you like how much time you put in or whatever, as long as it's honest time, not crappy grind time, that's kind of cooler. So, but it looks good, man. I am excited about it. It looks pretty extensive, so that's pretty exciting. So, yeah. And then all this artwork is really cool. I hope we unlock that artwork that we can view later. I think that'd be pretty cool, you know. But anyway, I'll leave it there. Let me know what you guys think. Catch you next time.